right. They'll think I come from So we made it to Solomon's. We were at Solomon's. We're gonna do a quick grocery run so that I do have some food. Unfortunately, I am on such a tight budget. I really can't eat. Look at this. Oh my god. $16. I normally pay about $9 to $12. Yeah, so I have to like shop extremely conservative. This is outrageous. Oh my god, this is outrageous. Oh my god. The prices are extremely high. $15 for a little bag of apples, 3-pound bag of apples. It's $15. Okay, kind of. So yeah, let me put the food away or the phone away so I can pay attention to what I'm doing. And Solomon's, I guess it's just the regular grocery store. Anyway, I got an hour. So honestly, regardless of what I'm purchasing, the prices here are astronomically high. I only need enough food to stop me from starving for the next 3 days. So I am shopping very conservatively, but the prices here is mind-blowing. How are these people able to sustain and afford this is mind-boggling. The gas is nearly $6 still a gallon, and you've got simple things like, you know, I don't know, it just gives me so much gratitude for where I am and for what I have and the resources that are available to me. I asked a couple ladies if they have a Dollar Tree here, and she laughed at me. She said, "Oh, you mean like they have in Miami?" I was like, "Yes." And she was like, "No. I mean, this is $3.89 for a bag of no-name brand marshmallows. That's something I would pay maybe $1.50 for or $2." So it is surprising. Each aisle that I go down, I'm looking at things that I wanted or would like to have, and I'm saying to myself, I honestly can't afford it. Not on the budget. So, crazy, right? $7.20 for a, it's okay, for a, what is that, a half gallon of juice. That is unheard of, and it's not even real juice. It's juicy juice. It blows my mind. It really blows my mind. Can you imagine paying $10.69 for a pack of turkey franks? And it's not even a family bulk pack. It is a regular basic pack. That is crazy. $10.69, $11.59 for smoked turkey. Outrageous. I actually put everything away. So I made myself an avocado toast using, I did buy some Kerrygold garlic butter. I bought a loaf of locally made and very delicious yummy bread, which I did not. Did not close properly. Here's my thingy. Anyway, I got a pack of crackers. I got a bag of ready cut, some pasta. They call it here macaroni, but it's like a rigatoni kind of cut. I got 2 bananas because they're literally 98 cents a pound, and a banana can actually run a pound, so I just got 2. I just grabbed 2. I don't eat a whole lot of banana. I'm actually allergic to that. And I got 2 perfectly ripe, as you can see, perfectly ripe avocados. Good stuff. I got 2 gallons of water, 1 and 2. I got 1 can of tuna and oil, some green tea. This was quite surprising. I never heard of that, but pineapple jam. Very small thing of mayonnaise. I don't really eat mayonnaise, but I was thinking for the tuna just in case, and for the roasted garlic herb, which is a pasta sauce to go with that pasta. This is nothing that I would buy. I would never buy anything like this. I would probably almost never buy the mayonnaise. And this kind of peanut butter, well, I'm hoping it's good. Jelly, and then I also got I got a dozen of eggs, jumbo eggs. They didn't really have a lot of variety for me to choose from. And there was 1 container of cage-free eggs, which didn't seem to have a full dozen of perfect eggs inside. So it looked like 2 of them were actually cracked. So I just kind of left the package there and settled for what I had. I can't believe I have such little food. I mean, yeah, I can clearly make that stretch for 2 or a couple days. I'll be here a couple more days, but that's more than enough for just me for a couple days. Plus I'll be able to eat out But when I'm not eating out, I'll probably be able to budget eating out maybe one meal every 2 days or every day. I have to take a look at my budget, but this will hold me over. Not to mention I have the oatmeal, which is very, very filling. I'm enjoying the toast. That was so good. And I'm gonna have my tea. And that's it, y'all. That's 80 bucks. Oh, and I did get some cleaner here. I got some disinfectant spray so that I can clean up better than it was actually cleaned for me, and then leave it in better way. That's 80 bucks in the Bahamas. It didn't buy me much at all. I'll have enough peanut butter and jelly and tuna to do sandwiches with this whole loaf of bread. And I probably won't even eat it all anyway. And then I have a pasta dish. It's a very bland tomato sauce and pasta dish. So I could probably get about two good meals out of that, maybe 3. And then if I didn't do tuna sandwiches, I'd be able to do tuna and crackers, which is more likely than not what I will be doing, like a tuna salad with the tuna avocados and on the crackers. I will do that tomorrow. And that's 80 bucks in the Bahamas. Didn't go far, huh? So I did say I would show you the receipt. I'm gonna look at the receipt from Solomon's in Port Lucaya. Yeah, it's just crazy. So for the eggs, 1 dozen of eggs was actually $7.09. 1 stick of butter was $2.89. 1 gallon of water, and I got 2 at $1.79 each. That was $3.58. So I got the roasted garlic and herb sauce. That was the tomato sauce. So that tomato sauce is something that I would not normally buy. It was the cheapest that they had available at $4.39. Still absolutely outrageous. So I got the bee and pineapple, or the bees, whatever, pineapple jam, $6.49, and then I got a very little 8-ounce jar of real mayonnaise just in case I wanted it at $2.85. And honestly, I might not even open it. I'll just leave it here for the housekeeper or for the next guest. If I don't use it. And the peanut butter I'll probably definitely use. That was $8 at $7.99. And the green tea was a box of green tea. It was a 10-count pack, which, you know, I could probably drink maybe 2 cups of tea a day. That would be good. At $1.79. I don't typically put anything in there except for honey, and I happen to just bring my own honey this time, so this is pretty good. This is the yellowfin tuna at 4.5 ounces with EVOO, extra virgin olive oil, and that's at $2.61. The crackers were $1.69. It's about average. And that bread was, it's factory produced, but it's organic materials, and it's supposed to be very high quality, locally made, at $4.49 per loaf. And it was cheaper than the commercial stuff with all the preservatives. This bread doesn't have any preservatives in it, you know, or any unnatural sugars in it. This, let's see, the ready cut macaroni, $1.79, and that was a 14-ounce package. And the Clorox disinfecting spray was $8.99, very expensive. The bananas, remember I got 2 bananas. The 2 bananas was 84 cents. And so I was off on the bananas. I thought it would be like a banana a pound. So it's probably closer to 2.5 bananas per pound. So the green avocado each was $2.99 each, so I paid $5.98. I could have left 1, but actually they are perfectly ripe. It was so creamy, it was delicious. I mashed up the rest and put it in the fridge. I put a little salt on it to help preserve it a little bit, and I will finish the rest today, and then I'll have a whole nother avocado for tomorrow or the next day. And I'll probably do some pasta and butter with the avocado. Okay, so the air conditioner just came on. So that is the total. I don't know what the cash change adjustment is, -1 cent, no idea. So the subtotal, everything came to $63.45. And then my tax, it's 10% taxes here. So that's $6.35 for a total of $69.80. And then I paid cash out of $70. And I did tell her to keep the change, and she gave me that back. So according to her records, she did right, but I don't think it reflected the actual transaction. But anyway, it is incredibly expensive to live here, to eat here, because everything is imported. The people here have basically stopped doing farming. So unfortunately, without a lot of farming, there are not a lot of indigenous products here, or at least food products anymore, as it used to be. And so with everything needing to be imported, the prices are extremely high. And so we were talking about this on the way back from the grocery store. The gentleman in front of me had a whole lot less items than I did, and paid just roughly probably $10 shy of what I paid. He paid about 60 bucks, 50 something for his stuff, and he got liver and a couple other things, a couple beers and things like that. And he's living on a houseboat in the area. So he explained that that was like a daily run for him. Like the food doesn't last long because you get small packages you pay big price for. And everyone is being forced to come to Solomon's because, what was the other grocery store? I forget. I forget. I cannot remember, unfortunately. There is another grocery store that is going out of business, and the driver said we will not make a stop there because it's not worth it. The shelves are practically empty. But the gentleman I was speaking to said he had gotten some phenomenal prices from things left over there. So it's something that, I could potentially look into if it was worth it for me. But not only, I'm paying that stuff, but I also pay for the taxi to get there and back. So that would be at my own expense when this is already done and paid for. And it's not how I normally eat, but I can budget that, and I'll be fine. At least I won't be starving and I won't be hungry. I'll be well taken care of. But if you were to live here, this is a big problem. For me to visit here and get through the next week or so, yeah, it's okay. I can rough it. I am looking forward to getting back on a cruise. The cruise has every cuisine I can imagine for free, and sweets, coffee, drink, juice, water. I can get all of that for free, and that will get me back to the airport or to the, once I get back home, I'm good. I won't have to deal with that. But living here in the Bahamas, as a consideration, you have to have a really good, healthy, stable income. And you need to have things like this taken care of. You need to be able to have things shipped to you as much as possible and buy in bulk as much as possible when the opportunity presents itself. To have to do little trips like this to the store, it'll break the bank. You'll be broke in no time. These things are ridiculously priced because of the import-export issue. For the rest of this visit, I am on an extreme budget, but I just checked my math. I checked my money. I still probably have, about 75 or 80 bucks that I can afford to just throw away here. But I don't need anything, and I do need a mirror. I'd like to have a little hand mirror with a bit of a zoom on it to get my chin hairs, but I haven't been able to find one available. So I need to get into the city. I need to get into the local areas. But I just got my first Christmas invite. So I got invited to a fish fry and a party, and I'll probably pay roughly about $6 to $10 for my dinner plate and any drinks that I want. So, and it'll be at local prices and not at tourist prices. So if you wanted to come on vacation here, and you really love it here, so much, you would consider coming back. These are the types of things that you want to think about. The expenses here are a slight bit astronomical, and if you can connect with a family, it can make the return trip not only memorable but affordable. That's gonna be cool. All right, so that's it for today. I am gonna take a break, rest my feet, and figure out what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day and for the next couple of days here.